Okay, Jarek, no, you know, in fact, the group doesn't exist during maybe 10 years, I think. Yeah, maybe during 10 years or something like that, and just since a few years, since maybe 3 years or 4 years, I think, the club is coming back on the air. And but this is not the club we have in the past with a lot of different members. It's a new Whiskey Alpha Charlie group. We are around 80 members, I think, and only me in France. So and the president also. The president is Dutch, but is living in France, and one British station, I think, and maybe a station from Canada, and that's all. All the members are coming from the Netherlands. And this is not the same group. We were very famous and popular, and a lot of members all around the world a long time ago. I am Whiskey Alpha Charlie since 1988, and in the good time, when the propagation was better, when the state of mind on the radio was better, when we didn't have internet, when we didn't have any cluster, and when it was different, we didn't have a lot of activation and progressive number. It was the good time, okay? So now the group, yes, it's possible to find the group on website. We have a website, Whiskey Alpha Charlie Group, but the club is different, okay? But I think it's possible to be a Whiskey Alpha Charlie, but this is not the same club we have in the past a long time ago, Roger.
Oh, Roger, Roland. It's nice to hear that. You are coming back because yeah, I have lots of QSO cards from 1990s from Whiskey Alpha Charlie Group, even from Australia as well. It's brilliant. That was on those in 1990s. That was two big groups, Alpha Tango and Whiskey Alpha Charlie. But I don't know why. I like Whiskey Alpha Charlie more than Alpha Tango. I don't know why. It's nice. Okay, thank you very much for that information. I will check on the website in a minute when we finish QSOs. And your signal is very strong, 5.7 all the time. It's a little bit QSB, but also go up to 9, sometimes Santiago 9. And that was pleasure to speak with you, to speak with member Whiskey Alpha Charlie Group. Okay, thank you very much, Roland. I just tell you what is my working condition here. I know you're on Superstar, and I know your antenna Yaga on the roof, of course, because I listen. I just listen your QSO with Netherlands stations. Both of them, I think, and my radio is Kenwood Tango Sugar 480 Sierra Alpha Tango, and my antenna is just vertical 1.2 lambda Antron 99 by Silarcon. It's nothing special, just plain antenna, and it's just very low. It's 2 meters on the ground, just, but it's enough for you know, for DX, maybe not for local, but for DX it's enough at the moment. But I wish have the same antenna like you. It's much better. I think when you have you know, Yaga or Delta Loop or something like that, it's much better. But maybe in the future we will see what happens. And here it's around 12 degrees, just 12 degrees. It's not that hot. It's cold actually for you. 12 degrees, and we have rain at the moment. At the moment we have rain all day today. Back to you, 14 Alpha Whiskey Alpha Charlie 917 Roland. 26 Foxtrot 004.
Okay, Mr. Jarek, no problem. Okay, so you're already some here. The propagation is incredible this evening, you know. And you are always between 5, 7, 9, a little QSB on the frequency, but nobody else, only you on the frequency, and it's good. Okay. about the Whiskey Alpha Charlie group, you remember that in the past we have the call frequency was on 26285, and it was very good call frequency, monitor frequency, I remember. This frequency is not using any longer, and it is very, very, very pity. I'm sure you remember. Yeah, in the past also I was very interested about the Whiskey Alpha Charlie group. I don't know why, but it was a nice group. The call frequency was on 26285. It was good. We have members all around the world, and it was a good time. Okay, so I think sometimes you are using 2645 415 to speak with Poland. Just a few hours ago I was on 2645, and I had some very, very, very strong stations from Poland. So maybe the skip was good for you today between Poland and the UK.